Combination. Free. That's all. Leeway. That's all. Leeway. Split. Leeway. Hold. Like. Then. Again.
Garcia is gearing up for his highly anticipated return to the ring, ready to put everything on the line against Rolando Romero, a longtime rival he's clashed with for over 8 years. Freshly released training footage gives fans an exclusive glimpse into Garcia's intense daily grind and relentless preparations. Adapting his training methods to meet the demands of the welterweight division, he's sharpening every facet of his game. With both fighters making their welterweight debut, their May 2nd showdown is set to be an explosive battle. In peak condition on fight night, Ryan Garcia has been prioritizing weightlifting, building the strength and size necessary to compete at the welterweight limit. However, hitting the weights isn't the first item on his daily schedule. Garcia starts his mornings with a jog, a routine he once reflected on in an interview, recalling his early morning runs alongside Floyd Mayweather.
Hey guys, we're back at it. Let's get it.
After his morning jog, Ryan Garcia moves on to bodyweight exercises and warm-ups, priming himself for a high-intensity boxing session. Dressed in all-black training gear, he puts his signature hand speed on full display, firing off rapid hooks and pinpoint jabs on the heavy bag. As he fine-tunes his skills for the showdown with Rolando Romero, his lightning-fast combinations highlight the explosiveness and precision that make his style so dangerous in the ring. Ryan Garcia's return to training proves his full commitment to his upcoming clash with Rolando Romero. Whether his intense preparation will translate into a dominant performance on fight night remains to be seen. Adding to the anticipation, Garcia has dropped yet another training video on social media, recently shared by Boxing Kingdom on X. Video, Ryan Garcia pushes his training to new heights. Reuniting with his former trainer, Eddy Reynoso, has once again put his blistering speed on display. His signature left hooks appear sharper, faster, and more powerful as he unleashes a relentless assault on the punching bag. The sheer force and precision behind his punches have reignited confidence in his skills, with many now believing he's back at his absolute best. The training footage, Ryan Garcia fired off a powerful left-right hook combination on the heavy bag, instantly fueling excitement among fans. Social media quickly lit up with messages of support and encouragement ahead of his upcoming fight. This latest showcase of skill and intensity has reignited belief in Garcia, with many convinced he's stronger than ever. One fan even claimed this is the best version of Ryan Garcia yet, suggesting he looks like he's tapped into some ancient power within himself. Many fans believe this could be the best version of Ryan Garcia yet, with one even suggesting he's unlocked a deep, almost ancient power within himself. Another speculated that if Garcia carries this level of skill and intensity into the ring, Devin Haney could be in serious trouble. Support continues to pour in, with fans praising his sharpness and focus during heavy bag sessions. One Instagram user even claimed that, right now, there's no true comparison for Garcia in the division. the boxing community is eager to see him move past previous struggles and fully commit to training again, with many celebrating his renewed passion for the
but we still feel it. Slow guys.
His renewed focus, Ryan Garcia has once again discovered fresh motivation to push himself harder, much like he did last year. While his thunderous left hook remains a fight-ending weapon, he's now refining his right hand, taking inspiration from Anthony Joshua to perfect a devastating knockout punch. But that's not all. Despite already possessing lightning-fast hands and a deadly left hook, Garcia continues to elevate his skill set as he prepares to face a technically gifted champion. However, rather than just closing the skill gap, the 25-year-old seems determined to finish the fight early. The real question is, how will he get it done?
Yeah, they missed the beat. Watch this. Jab first.
Signs of Garcia's increasing power are evident in his latest training clips on social media. In one video, the Victorville native is seen hammering the heavy bag, putting his elite hand speed and devastating left hook on full display. However, what truly stood out were the opening moments, where he unleashed a series of explosive right-hand shots, each landing with a thunderous impact. The sheer intensity of the sound left no doubt, Garcia is adding serious knockout power to his arsenal. Training under Eddy Reynoso, Ryan Garcia continues to push his strength regimen to elevate his performance in the ring. Recently, he shared insights into his workout routine with Men's Health, offering a glimpse into how he maintains peak condition. "Adjust to your surroundings because the world doesn't wait for you," Garcia explained, channeling the wisdom of Bruce Lee. Just like Bruce Lee said, you need to be like water. Water goes into a cup, it turns into the cup. Water goes into anything, it becomes that. That's what you need to do when you're working out, and for anything in life. Just keep adjusting. Hungary is reportedly set to challenge Rolando Romero for the WBA welterweight title this May at a yet-to-be-determined venue. In preparation for this pivotal showdown, Garcia has seemingly reunited with his former trainer, Eddy Reynoso, after a brief stint with Derek James that lasted just 2 fights. Recent training footage captured Garcia working closely with Reynoso, who was actively coaching him, providing instructions, and overseeing his drills. His father, Henry Garcia, also addressed the decision to return to Reynoso. Speaking with Mill City Boxing, he shared insights into a potential fight in the works and Reynoso's return to Team Garcia. Eddy Reynoso came through, he likes Ryan. There's something fresh, something new. We're back in San Diego, and it's hard not to get along with Eddy because of our heritage. We go way back, Henry Garcia explained. Canelo and Ryan worked everything out. It was just a misunderstanding, and now everything is back to the way it was.
We're gonna see in the real fight in the ring on May 2nd, and we're gonna make it a big fight. We're gonna make it one of the biggest fights in U.S. history, and that's for sure.
Rolly, I want to stay with you. The other guys, they've moved up in weight. We're talking about Devin.
Training footage, Ryan Garcia took a moment to set the record straight about his next fight and personal growth. Determined to redeem himself and make a fresh start, he is committed to leaving behind destructive habits like drug and alcohol use. During a recent media appearance ahead of his upcoming bout, Garcia spoke openly about his journey. "I've been working with my family and going to therapy. I've been in the spotlight for a long time, but I ended up at the wrong parties, in the wrong scene. I didn't respect myself as an athlete, Garcia admitted. That's why I'm giving myself the best chance to be the best version of Ryan Garcia. Addressing the controversial comments and actions that previously sparked social media backlash, Garcia acknowledged his past mistakes. He vowed to stay focused on training and make better choices moving forward.
5-pounder, I should have been a 40-pounder. When I'm 40-pounder, I should have been a 47-pounder. So, I mean, I'm like all muscle.
Does that affect your stamina? Does that affect your punch resistance when you're boiling down to make an unnatural lightweight?
I mean, it affects everything. I mean, it affects timing.
Drunk, high on mushrooms, and just started living life, saying anything, Ryan Garcia admitted. I ended up saying stupid things live, things I regret. But that does not represent who I am as a person. Since then, Garcia has claimed to have made significant changes, detoxifying both his body and mind in an effort to return to peak form. After a turbulent year, one he acknowledges was made even more complicated by his own actions, he now sees a fresh opportunity ahead. Fans and supporters hope he will seize it fully and avoid slipping back into past struggles, whether reckless behavior or personal battles with addiction. However, Garcia cannot afford to lose focus, especially with Rolando Romero standing in his way. Romero has only suffered 2 losses in his career, one to Gervonta Tank Davis, who also handed Garcia his only knockout defeat, and another to Isaac Pitbull Cruz, a loss that significantly affected his career trajectory. With both fighters eager to prove themselves, this upcoming bout is shaping up to be a defining moment in Garcia's redemption journey.
You're gonna walk around the whole
I know. But yeah, I mean, this is a fight that I feel like the fans wanted for a long time until he lost. So.
Por acá, ahí derecha, y gancho, derecha y gancho, vámonos. Fight time, ahí, con la mano arriba, ahí, 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 vámonos. Venga, eso ya, vuelta con tuya.
Garcia knows he's in for a tough challenge, as Rolando Romero is also known for his knockout power. However, unlike Isaac Pitbull Cruz, who has drawn comparisons to Mike Tyson for his granite chin and durability, Romero's defense isn't as strong. This presents Garcia with the perfect opportunity to remind fans why he's regarded as a knockout artist, particularly with his devastating left hook. If Romero comes in aggressively, hunting for a knockout, he may leave himself open to Garcia's counterattacks. A high-paced fight could work in Garcia's favor, allowing him to capitalize on openings and showcase his precision. More importantly, it would serve as valuable preparation for a potential rematch with Devin Haney, helping Garcia shake off any ring rust from his time away from the sport.
Got a lot of things ahead, but fight-wise, I either want to fight the 154-pound champion, Sebastian Fundora, or I want to fight.
Garcia confirmed that his highly anticipated fight with Rolando Romero is officially set for May. Yes, in May, we're going to be fighting there. It'll be another big fight, and I'm ready for it, he said. Despite Romero's recent loss to Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Garcia still respects his skills and sees him as a dangerous opponent. Ral is still a great fighter. He may have lost once, but the fans love him. He's a big guy. There were so many people in London, and they were all meeting with Turkey, it's crazy. Times Square, too. Garcia also acknowledged that their fight had been years in the making. I feel like this is a fight fans have wanted for a long time. Until Rolando Romero lost to Pitbull Cruz last year, people were really excited for it. But I don't think that loss should change anything, he's still an explosive fighter. Cruz fought a great fight, so you have to give him credit.
Really take anything away from him either. This should be a great fight still.
What happens if he doesn't win this fight? Does it like take it out of play, or he's still gonna fight you?
I mean,
asked about his future plans after facing Rolando Romero, Ryan Garcia didn't hesitate to lay out his vision. When I win against Rolando Romero, I'll fight him again, beat him again, and finally put that to rest, Garcia declared. Then I'll move on with my career, and maybe, just maybe, fight Teofimo. That's how it's going to go. I'm just fighting everybody, bro, whoever I want to fight, I'm fighting. Garcia also confirmed that the fight with Romero will take place at a catchweight. It'll be at 144. I mean, he's not a small guy. I'm trying to give him something fair. You can't say, oh my god, what an easy fight. I could have done that, but I didn't. No safe routes here. I'm confident, and I have the skills to get it done.
If he doesn't win, but I'm sure he will. I mean, I think this is a touch him up fight.
Before I go, dog. I gotta go. Ready? Good luck, man.
Thank you, bro.
Later.
So, if you win, we get the rematch that everybody wants, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's for sure too.
When he wins again. Yeah, when I
Garcia revealed that he was the one who initiated a late-night run with Floyd Mayweather, a moment that left a lasting impression on the undefeated legend. That 3 o'clock in the morning run with Floyd, that was my idea, Garcia shared. I was like, Floyd, let's go, let's hit this run. And you know what Floyd told me on that run? I promise you, as God is my witness, he looked me in the eye. It almost sounded like he was about to cry. You don't hear his voice get like that very often. Recalling Mayweather's words, Garcia continued, he goes, I respect you. Just like that, I respect you. You know when Mike Tyson chokes up and says, I respect you. It was like that. And I was like, why, Floyd? And I'm getting chills all over my body, and he says, because nobody's doing what you're doing. Nobody. Garcia also shared that Mayweather regularly checks in on him. Floyd calls me all the time, and I'm always running. And he's like, I'm so proud of you, proud of you.
He's under contract. So, you always got to make sure things are worded right before you get a lawsuit or before you get a letter from a boxer's promoter. If Ryan can go, and he didn't go with me, he can't.
Training footage was released. Ryan Garcia engaged in a heated verbal exchange with Rolando Romero, making it clear that Romero wasn't his first choice for an opponent. As far as Raleigh as an opponent, he wasn't my first choice. I wanted Pitbull Cruz, but things played out differently, Garcia admitted. Honestly, I'm really focused on whooping Devin Haney again. That's all I'm really worried about. Not even to redeem myself, just to cement that peed stuff, which you probably set up, he added, referencing the controversy surrounding their past fight. Despite this, Garcia isn't taking Romero lightly. He stressed that he's preparing to face the best version of his opponent, though he remains confident in his ability to end the fight early. I'm training my best, but everybody wants to see the rematch with Haney. That's where my heart is at, Garcia said. I just have to prepare well. I know I'm the better fighter, and I'm going to knock him out. On the other hand, Rolando Romero isn't convinced that Ryan Garcia is fully committed to his boxing career. During the same event, Romero accused Garcia of prioritizing outside interests over his potential to become a world champion. I'm very impressed, but he still hasn't been a champion, Romero stated. The only time he had an opportunity to be a champion was against Gervonta, but instead of sacrificing the extra pound to make 135, he decided not to. Romero also questioned Garcia's dedication, implying that he hasn't put in the necessary effort to claim a title. With Devin, we clearly know he didn't try to, and he doesn't want to be a champion, he wants to be a model, Romero added. Despite his criticism, Romero made it clear that his focus remains solely on Garcia. The only thing I'm interested in at this moment is Ryan Garcia. Isn't just looking to be a popular boxing star with a massive social media presence, he's determined to become a world champion. Focused on cementing his legacy, Garcia has his sights set on eventually claiming a title and proving his place among the elite. While his goals are within reach, he must push himself beyond all limits and deliver dominant performances. Many view Rolando Romero as a beatable opponent, meaning Garcia cannot afford a lackluster showing. To win over fans and prove he's championship material, he must take the fight to Romero and secure a convincing victory. Garcia is serious about reaching his goals. He must approach his next 2 fights, especially against his main rival, with absolute intensity before shifting his full focus toward world championships. Only then will he move closer to realizing his ultimate dream. Based on his latest training footage, Garcia appears to be on the right path. His footwork, speed, aggression, intensity, positioning, and strength all suggest he may be reaching the peak of his career. However, his toughest battles remain his struggles with depression and addiction. That said, Garcia has vowed to leave his past behind and stay on track. If he keeps his word, he may truly be on the verge of something great.
Sí, voy. 1, 2, 3. Ahí va. 1, 2, 3. Ahí. 1, 2, 3.
Alongside Eddy Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez could give Ryan Garcia a major edge. With Canelo set to fight just a day after Garcia's bout, the young contender may draw inspiration from the world champion, fueling his own ambition to claim multiple titles in the future. Until then, Garcia must remain focused, push his limits in training, and stay disciplined. If he stays on course, his championship dreams could soon become a reality. That's all for now. For the latest boxing news, unforgettable moments, major events, and exclusive highlights, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Until next time, peace out.